Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who is Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay. Um, my client has given me the permission to share this. Obviously, I would not share specifics of the client. But, long story, or rather a nutshell, the client was going through the client booked a session with me, and the client was going through a very painful divorce. Not only divorce, losing custody of both the children, then job insecurities, betrayal from close friends, business not going well. So quite a number of challenges. And then the person got in touch with me and said, how do I handle A, B, C, D? And I was giving my perspectives on them. So finally, it came down to a very simple question, but rather very profound one. He asked me that, Loy, is it only moments of crisis or painful moments that we undergo which make us change? Or have you met anybody, or have you had clients who changed when life was going good? So the response I gave him, I thought it would be worthwhile to make a video. And I asked him, he said, yeah, you can make a video on this. See, when times are good, no? When things are going well, when things are going your way, why should anyone change? Like, I gave him the analogy. I gave him a very simple analogy. Let's say you and your girlfriend are going to watch a movie. Okay, you're going to watch a movie. Obviously, you probe yourself in the dark and the person gives you a chair and you and your girlfriend sit there. So let's say you're going to sit and watch the movie. Now, if the seat is comfortable, you put your soft drink, you put your popcorn, you put your chocolates, everything, nachos, and you're sitting there and you're very comfortable, and your girlfriend is also very comfortable. Are you going to complain? Are you going to shift your chair? Are you going to do anything? No, you'll be very happy and you'd want to watch a movie with no headache. But let's assume, same scenario, the cinema attendant, takes you through the dark, gives you your place. Once you sit there, you notice the seat is shaking, it's wobbling, and you're not able to sit. Or just imagine you sit down and something is poking you, or something is really smelling bad. Or let's say the guy in front of you can't see, is blocking your view. Or someone put his smelly feet, and these incidents have happened, by the way. So you'll be like, what the hell is this, man? I paid money. I want a good viewing experience. I want a great experience. I don't want to be here. And then obviously, when things don't go your way, you're going to get up, go to the attendant again, use your phone, take the light, go down. Listen, man, I paid money for this. I don't want to sit here. So it's only then you want to change, right? So in the same way, when life is comfortable, we never complain. If you have a good salary, if you have a good relationship, if you have a good health, if life is going perfect, if your business, you're only going to think of positive things. You're only going to think of better things. You'll think of a holiday. You'll think of buying a new car. You'll think of going for purchasing the new, iPhone or whatever, or new gifts, or expanding your business. You'll only look at life positively. Do you think anybody, when he's going through a great time, is going to think, I need to change? I have these drawbacks. I'm this bad person. No. But when you love someone and they break up, it hurts a lot. And you think internally, why? If you lose your job, only then you focus on, now I need to change. Now I need to improve. In fact, let me tell you this. When majority of the people who get in touch with me, they only get in touch with me when they lose their job, or when they know that their job is, they might end up losing it, or they're going to some trouble. Why would anyone come to me when life is perfect? Almost very few. I have very few clients who, when they were at the top of their game, they have come to me. But those people are the creme de la creme, are the VIPs. They are earning well, they're doing well, and they're willing to pay big money just to make sure that they are pushed to the next level. Those are very rare individuals. I would say out of 100 clients, if I've had, I would say it's less than 10%, even less than that. Like they say, the top 1% of the world, or 5% of the world. But the rest of the people is only when they go through disaster, only when they go through problems. For me, my most painful moments, which defined me, which made me change, I can give you three. The first one was, the girl whose face is tattooed here, Anita. Um, uh, she was 18, I was 31. Those videos are put up. I've spoken in detail. Obviously, don't want to go very much. When she dumped me like a hot potato, I mean, she just dumped me just like this. I mean, there was no gradual process, and I couldn't handle it. Goodness, at that point, at the age of 31, I think now when I look back, obviously, the sex was great, the passions were high. I would really cared about her because she was very young, and it's like having this cute little puppy dog, or you grow so attached to it that you want the best of the best for that. It was like having my own little, for lack of a better word, like having my own baby. I really cared for her. And she also was diabetic. And but when she dumped me, I couldn't handle it. And I went into a depression which lasted for 6 years. And the first 3 months, oh, I couldn't stop crying. I physically, I ended up damaging myself in the gym, and I was almost reduced to a wheelchair. And she didn't bother. She didn't bother to even give me a call back or just check on me. And I don't blame her, because now in hindsight, she was only 18. Man. What the hell was I thinking? I mean, in fact, today I take personal responsibility. Loy, you should have been mentally more stronger. So emotionally, mentally, whatever. But that was what it was. But that very incident changed me so much. Okay, because of that. Until then, I used to always laugh at people who were in emotional relationships and could not handle their breakups. But then I kind of empathized and realized, okay, this is what it means. So the first one, emotional relationship breakup. The second one was, I think, the most painful one was, I would say, losing everything. And that video is already there. If you just Google search, but it's age restricted because it speaks on my suicide. Age of 36, I lost everything, got falsely kicked off to India because this guy who did fake degrees, I exposed him, and he got in touch with the law enforcement and bribed them and got me falsely thrown out. But I came back after a month. But anyway, that 1 month, I didn't know whether it would last 1 month or forever. I didn't have any money, no friends, no nothing, and no hope. So that changed me from being this nicey guy, goody guy, but who had a massive ego, who thought no end of himself, was highly overconfident. It changed me completely to what I am today. Yes, it did take 11 or 12 years to reach where I'm today, but the gradual transformation, the change, the evolution of Loy Machedo actually began from the age of 36 till today. I'm going to be 46 next year. Yeah, 1 month more. And last but not the least, I think the most painful incident in my life was when I truly realized my mother didn't love me. And I think there was always a hope and there was a denial that my mother loved me, even though I knew she didn't. Yeah, there were so many visible cues or clues. But when I realized that, oh man, that hit me like a tsunami. It hit me like a tsunami to know that my mother actually didn't love me. And given the fact that I never was close to my father, I never knew him. I knew a stepfather. Mother is mother, no? And for a boy, a mum is the world. So when I realized my mother didn't love me, I think that really changed something about me inside. And yes, it did uh, reevaluate relationships as I looked at it. I think if today I'm a better father, I wouldn't say I'm a good father. I'm just a better father than what my stepfather is. At least he was a monster. So from monster to anything better than that is a bonus. I think I'm a far better parent, but at the same time, I'm aware of how evil, sinister, and deplorable my parents were, and what my role is as a father. Because my daughter, she drives me nuts sometimes. She's hyperactive. She doesn't, she's a kid. So I want to be a much better parent than my parents were to me. So yeah, painful moments do change you, and they are the ones that define you. Unless you go through suffering, you're not going to change. So that is why I highly believe that, and I recommend that it's only when you go through tough times, only when you go through pain, will you change as a human being and become better. So, good, bad, ugly, let me know your thoughts. These were mine. And yes, I do stick by the fact that they say, no, iron sharpens iron, or fire, purifies whatever. So, same way, I believe it's only when you go through tough times, painful times, it redefines you and makes you a better human being. Anyway, good, bad, ugly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. Take care.